There are still a lot of drugs in Barangay Ermita and there are new drug lords involved, but at least they lost their biggest protector, Imok Rapinta. Cebu City Mayor Tomas Osmina, quoted in AA News Report, November 28, 2017. Did those words from the mouth of Mayor Tomas Osmia malign the late Bri. Captain Felicissimo Imok Rapinta? The story in Sunstar said Tomas was happy because during the reign of Rapinta, many drug pushers blossomed to become the biggest drug pushers in Central Visayas. Other than that, to support his charge about Imok, the mayor cited only the admission of Jimmy Largo, suspected Rapinta killer, that the self-confessed gun-for-hire killed troublemakers in Ermita on orders of Imok, but he didn't kill the barangay captain. No evidence. The mayor has not shown evidence of his suspicion against Rapinta's drug ties. He and Imok had been trading charges on narco-politics before Cap's ambush killing last November 23, but none had reached the prosecutor's office. Besides, Tomas's blast at Imok, as noted by Team Rama councillor Joy Pesquera, should strike the mayor as well, since he has served Cebu for at least 16 years and during a large part of that period he had operational and supervisory control over the police. Assuming Rapinta had condoned or colluded with drug dealers in his barangay, should not Tomas be blamed as well? Transference argument. Imok, his defenders say, is dead. He can no longer defend himself. Which assumes the theory that one is dead when he is dead. Not quite. Our laws seem to adopt the transference argument that says interests and rights of the deceased are transferred to his relatives and heirs. The dead can be libeled, it's called blacknaying the memory of the dead. As Raymond Angelo Belliot, in his 2012 book Posthumous Harm, Why the Dead Are Still Vulnerable, summed it up, the dead cannot be hurt but they can be harmed. Harming. Did Tomas hurt Rapinta? Not if the corpse Ermita residents now mourn over is positively Imok's. Under the annihilation theory, the dead is beyond feelings and distress. But Tomas may have harmed Imok. Specifically, Rapinta's reputation that is presumed clean until proven soiled. And the living, particularly his relatives and friends at Team Rama, can take umbrage and seek redress. Does that mean Imok is now beyond sanction for what Mayor Tomas said Cap did during his term? He is free. Imok could be maligned, as Tomas did, or so his political opponents allege. But the barangay chief's criminal liability, if any, was extinguished by his death. Any evidence that might surface in the future may prove the charges right or wrong. Which could still affect Imok's reputation. Which could be used for or against the mayor, since he and his candidates submit to the voters every 3 years. And they may realize that it's the living, not the dead, who are haunted for whatever pain they caused others. Imok Rapinta, may he rest in peace, is free.